Yeah, I do have. You do have, brother. Um,
Get ready to go though.
I just want to make sure everybody got a X over their mic so we ain't got no interruptions. I can't stand that shit. So everybody, go ahead and mute through the party, guys. Put the X over y'all mics, please. Yeah, only should be me, East, and Rod. It's a full
Bro,
map, brother.
I'm a,
No cap. Next person losing their front teeth. Hey, do you like your two front teeth?
hey, you said what, bro?
That's true. That's true too. You can go ahead and start 30. We got everybody muted up. Thank y'all for cooperating.
I make sure y'all vehicles are intact, just so we don't have to worry about it. Make sure everybody go to the LS Customs, and go ahead and put bulletproof tires on y'all. I mean, take off the bulletproof tires on y'all vehicles. All right, bulletproof tires are not allowed here in the service, so make sure y'all take those off just for realistic purposes. If we have to shoot y'all tires out, we can. Another thing I want to do is I will be updating a weapon log for the officers or the police departments. That way, officers are only carrying certain weapons and not carrying their whole inventory. Before we get out of here today, I need all civilians to load out every weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to Rod, but I want to say this real quick. I want all civilians to load out every weapon that you do not have registered. If your weapon is not, if you have a weapon that's not registered inside of CAD, load out. So, for example, if you only got a pistol registered, then you only should be carrying the pistol in your inventory. All right, that way people are not switching back and forth to 1,000 different guns, and none of those are registered. Because originally, you guys will be sitting in jail for unregistered weapons or unlawful vehicles or weapons. All right, go ahead, Rod. Sorry about that.
It's gonna be fun that way. It's better that way. With that being said, we got all the ladies and gentlemen in here, guys. Most importantly, ladies. So we most definitely gonna keep certain words and certain conversations to a minimum. Not even said at all. You get what I'm saying? You already know what I'm talking about, guys. Um, also, people are recording and stuff like that. So most definitely want to keep that stuff to a minimum. Want to get nothing, caught over a mic or anything like that, guys. We're not threatening other user accounts, PlayStation, YouTube, or anything like that. We're not spamming messages, invites, or pictures, or anything like that, guys. Use each channel in the Discord, for its respective reason, target normal. Go ahead and use general chat. Make sure you listen to staff. You got the host here, which
Yeah,
is
get your
East
freaky ass out my face dancing, nigga.
You got myself as an admin, then you got Ride Horse 30 as an admin, guys. So you most definitely can contact either one of us. We're the only three people that run sessions, so this is the best time to ask all three of us a question. While y'all got all of us here, guys.
I do.
Let's act our age. Let's act our age, guys. It's 18 and up. Everybody is most definitely 18 and up. So when it's time to to act like an adult, and we say hold the mics or clear the mics, guys, go ahead and most definitely do so, and also transfer it to the next person who might have us muted. And with that being said, everybody's y'all know how the cat works. Some days it's slow, some days it's fast, some days it's not working at all. So today it's been most definitely working well. So make sure everybody within the cat, like he said, guys.
Okay, thank you, Declaw.
Um,
Real quick, guys. Before we do get out of here, I do want to add a couple of things ending out. Civilians, please always remember that you guys have to get pulled over 3 times before y'all can do anything crazy. Go through an actual scene. Let's try to prioritize less crimes, because realistically, it's not crimes all day long, and it's crimes every day, but it's not crimes all day long. So let's try to keep it realistic to a T and not always killing each other right away if we don't have to. You know what I mean? If y'all not really making real action scenes with each other, hey, step back, bro. If y'all not really making real action scenes with each other and actually like getting into altercations, don't just randomly be rocking around shooting people, because 9 out of 10, you're not gonna randomly just shoot a random person for no reason. All right, guys. So let's make sure we're doing that. Bulletproof tires that have to be removed. If you have bulletproof tires, please take off the bulletproof tires. 2, all civilians need to go ahead and go to the gun locker, and the gun locker is at the agency. Or if you have one, go ahead and load out the weapons that you have registered only. Have the weapons that you have registered only. All right, I don't want to see everybody with 50 different weapons where you really don't have 50 weapons registered. All right, guys, let's make sure we update ourselves into the new CAD. If you're not updated into the new CAD, make sure you update a new CAD. No MC chats for civilians. You guys cannot go in MC chats unless you guys are gang related. If you guys are in gangs, y'all can't be MCs. Not do ghost mode, guys. Let's remember that, guys. Nobody do ghost mode. No metagaming. The officers that's ranked are the only officers that's allowed to do any mapping or metagames for certain reasons, as far as like finding officers and finding the locations that's needed. Other than that, it won't be used for metagaming. Cops are not allowed to metagame, or civilians whatsoever. With that being said, can I have my civilians take a quick photo on y'all telephone and just go ahead and post the general chat that you guys have y'all maps off? And that way we can verify it. I'm not going to go one by one to just see if you have it off. I'm just going to go ahead and put my trust in you on that. Everybody is mature enough to do the right thing. And other than that, as far as our parties, let's make sure the civilians are coming to this party chat for scenes and scenes only. If you're not in the scene, please do not come to party chat. All civilians are asked to stay in game chat at all times, guys. Stay in game chat. Other than that, try to grow some friends inside of the game chat, get cool with some people, make some scenes. If anybody wanted to schedule a scene and do an actual big scene with the cops, make sure y'all call 911 inside the Discord, or call 911 to our group chat, PSN group chat. That way it gets approved to do a scene before we just pull up on the scene. That way it's RP'd out correctly. All right, guys. So for example, if y'all want to rob a bank, or just do some big scene that you got an idea of, just make sure y'all update it or call 911 first and wait for it to be approved. Other than that, let's make sure all our civilians working their jobs and just being creative in all different areas, whatever it is you can do. If you a car meet host, if you like doing car meets in the actual publics and shit like that, y'all can also do car meets and post it to the civilians chat inside of Discord and post it to a group chat inside of PSN. That way the civilians know there's a car meet in the city. For example, we had somebody doing airlines yesterday. He did an airline to New York. He did an airline to Miami. He did airline all around the world. And he posted, and well, he texted to me. What I need y'all to do is, if you're doing the airlines, I need you to go ahead and post that to the general chat and Discord and the group chat. That way all civilians and any and everybody that wants to be a part of that can see that you're doing flights all around the world. All right, guys. So other than that, let's stay busy. Let's have a great RP. RP is starting kind of late. We probably started about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. I woke up pretty late after work. So we're going to just roll until we can't roll no more, guys. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and give it back to the Claw and let them end it out.
I just got one last thing. Just also, like, we got a whole department, yo. We got fire and EMS, so let's most definitely use them as much as we can, guys.
And we also got tow truck.
Yeah, we also got tow trucks. So, y'all can get, utilize those as jobs, and use those, use those people, as much as possible. If you get a flat tire or whatever the case may be, call a tow truck. You get into an accident and nobody else was around, you can actually call 911 so you actually get help to your location. They actually be bored and they be having nothing to do, y'all. So we most definitely get up to the scene so they can have something to do. That's it.
Have a great RP. And yeah, let's go ahead and get up out of here. Whoever had them roaches, go ahead and take them out with you.
I get to see you.